LNUG number 103, we've been going since about 2011. We've built up quite a strong community behind us, and I think if you were around in 2011 and aware of the web, I mean, it was a different place then, and Node was in a different place then. I think people kind of measure how they got to Node through version numbers like 0.4 or something like that. And I think we've come a long way. I mean, we were in a dusty old sort of dirty hall in Hoxton somewhere. We brought along our own drinks, and you know, things have grown and grown since then into sort of, here we are with Cloudflare on the riverside, sort of, you know. This is how Node has changed and how we've all changed as a community as well. And we're more, but I think it's important to mention Node wouldn't have come this far without the people and the community and the culture that goes with it. And we're in a really sort of interesting and unique place in London because we still are a hub, despite all the changes in the world that have happened since 2011. People come through here for business, for travel. They like to share their ideas. People live here. They like to share their ideas. You can start something here. You can join something here. So it's all of our duty really to let that community carry on growing with the sort of spirit of people behind it rather than just be guided by the technology or the choices that are made. This is my personal sort of feeling. So I'd like to invite you all to sort of join the community aspect of what we do here, help organize the next LNUG, give a talk, help mentor somebody who's learning to code in JavaScript and Node, and help them move up to the next level and help the ideas go forward. So that's just a little personal sort of feeling that I have around Node. I got involved with web development back in 1998, and I only felt it landed at home when I was like sort of in the Node and JavaScript community because there was so much sharing going on. So we have a code of conduct. And that's just a standard. We're dedicated to providing a harassment-free meetup experience for everyone. We don't tolerate harassment of meetup participants in any form. The code of conduct applies to attendees, speakers, organizers at the monthly meetups and in related social events. And this includes slide decks, listings on the job board, and we'll go to the pub later. It includes that. If you do have a problem, please, organizers, just put up your hands. There's Thomas, who's in the corner there. There's Ahmed there, there's Akash there, or anybody from the hosts, or you can email us as well, or contact us at contact@lnug.org. I just want to emphasize that's a very important part of growing a strong culture. We have space on Twitter, and you can tweet about us, you can mention us, you can contact us there. It's a good way of contacting us. And you can contact me as well if you really want. Right, we've talked about Cloudflare. We are here, you've found it, so welcome to Cloudflare. Thanks again to Cloudflare for hosting us. I hope we have many more meetups here. And thank you, of course, for the real reason we're here, which is beer and pizza. So yeah, round of applause for Cloudflare. We have a large, if you go to our website, we've got going back over 10 years, 13 years, a history of talks on Node.js over the years. We don't have every talk ever given because we didn't think to keep them all at the time. And recording what we do here, recording the speakers has always been an important part of what we do, and we keep that, and we keep a history of that. And Alex has been filming for us for, I don't know, 7 years. He was previously helped by a business member of our community in Pusher. Pusher are no longer doing that, so Alex has come along still to help us do this, and we're really, really, really happy to have him along as part of our community. It's a very important part of our meetup and how it runs and keeps it ticking over in a way in the practical sense. If you're organizing an event at work, enterprise, corporate, needs filming, get in touch with Alex because he will do a brilliant job. So yeah, and thanks Alex. Okay, I'm going to leave this for the intermission, right? We always have space for you to introduce yourself. Some of you, your names are known in public already. But if you're hiring, if you have an open source project that you're working on, something that you'd like to share with the community here, and get talking face-to-face, because face-to-face is really a lot more meaningful than Zoom, then we will give you a little space at the end of the first talk we'll have an open mic session. You'll have 2 minutes just to address the crowd, and then you can break off. We'll have a little break, and you can continue the conversation there. So if you have anything, think about it during the talk, and then come and speak to me. I'm nearly done. All right. And the first talk Piers is waiting there. He's like, I've talked about the community, getting involved. We have various forums for contributing and giving us feedback. Hey, Clement's just walked in. Hey, Clement. So we do a lot of it on GitHub. So please give us feedback there, or submit a talk proposal. Honestly, if you've got a war story to tell from the trenches of JavaScript development, we'd want to hear about that. Give it a bit of a story spin. We can help you shape your talk. If you're thinking of doing something bigger and going on to do conference speaking, the meetups are a great place to practice and start your talks. So come and speak to me about that, or go straight to the speakers repo and create an issue there as a proposal, and we can take it from there. Really urge anyone from any level to talk about their experiences, because at a human level, it's always interesting, and I think we can all relate to that. And a good talk is always on a storytelling level is always very interesting, as well as on a technical level about Node. So think about that as well. There are lots of ways to contribute. Piers.